Hello, San Angelo. This is James Bellini with the Live Daily News Show. In news, a beer festival returns to San Angelo. Tessa Koskovich sat down with Randy Raj about his upcoming show at Cooper's, and Concho Valley athletes ran at the Cotton Patch Relays. Before that, Joe Hyde sat down with Eric Martinson, San Angelo's deputy fire marshal, for a quick interview. And we'll get into that interview right after these messages from Jim Bass and Carpet Tech.
This is the time, and we're the place for you to save big at Jim Bass Nissan. You can get 13 grand off MSRP on a new 24 Nissan Murano.
Are you kidding me?
Why would I kid about that? That's right, 13 grand off a new 24 Nissan Murano. It's now, and it's only at Jim Bass Nissan, Houston, Hart and Arden Road, or 24/7 at bassbunts.com.
My name is Cade Simmons. I'm the site manager here in San Angelo. What matters to our customers, I believe, is what we say is CT quality, CT experience, just making sure their needs are met, taking care of their home like it was ours. You just have to keep thinking of, it's never the wrong time to do the right thing. So just making sure you're taking care of what needs to be taken care of, and just knowing that they can rely on us, I think, matters to them a lot.
Well, hello, welcome to the show. I'm Joe Hyde with San Angelo Live. I'm with Deputy Fire Marshal Eric Martinson. He is the Fire Marshal's office. If you don't understand, it's not the fire department. They're the guys who do the inspection or do the investigations after the fire to determine the cause. And also, you guys are law enforcement officers too.
Yes, sir. We have myself and the Fire Marshal Billy Clemens right now are peace officer certified. We have one more, Deisha Turner. She is in the class right now.
And so they're fire investigators, and if you have if something happens where there's some destruction of property or whatever from a fire, you will go in there after the firefighters have done cleaning it up.
Yes, sir. So the firefighters do a great job responding to the emergency. We come in after and determine cause, origin, and responsibility.
Okay.
On anything that burns.
What's the most dramatic fire we've had in the last 12 months?
I would say we had a pretty good one on Van Zant.
Okay. Was that a house fire?
Yes.
And what made it? I guess it was the death, right?
It was, but it was also the fact that the whole interior of the house burned so quickly, and it burned the roof down as well. So we for safety concerns, we had to knock the rest of the building down.
So when it is unsafe like that, do you actually go into an unsafe structure sometimes? Do you have to do it to gather evidence?
We do a risk assessment, right? If me and the battalion chiefs that are on scene think it's unsafe for anybody to be there, then that's it. Nobody goes in. But if I can't get to a portion of the building that I think may be where the point of origin has been, then I'd make that decision whether I can go forward with the investigation.
Have you ever not done that because you thought it was too dangerous?
No. Even in a place like the one we just had that we were just talking about, we were able to get to certain portions of it, and there was no risk of collapse.
Okay, that was a residential house fire. What are the general causes for house fires today?
Boy, lately we've had space heaters. People just not using them correctly.
So a space heater is like an electric heater you buy at Walmart.
Yes, sir.
Into the wall?
You plug it into the wall, hopefully directly into the wall. There's more fire risk if you use an extension cord or kind of like a multi-plug adapter. So what happens is people don't keep a distance of like 3 feet around the space heater, and they come in contact with combustible materials, blankets, curtains, stuff like that. And once they catch those couple of items, it is really quick to move through the rest of the house.
Really?
Yes.
So if you have a space heater, keep it clear. Of course, it's probably not going to be that cold anymore.
No. But if we were talking about causes,
Last 6 months.
Right, that would be a good one. Cooking fires. Always make sure that you are safe while you're cooking. Keep combustible materials away from the stove. Keep a close eye on it. Never leave what you're cooking alone, and keep kids' hands clear from the area.
Right. Don't touch the burner.
No, and always keep a fire extinguisher close by.
Okay. All right. And you can buy a fire extinguisher at Sam's or at Lowe's pretty cheaply.
Yes, sir.
They're not that expensive.
No, sir.
All right. So you're having an event where you're going to give out free smoke detectors.
Yes, sir. We're really excited about this one because we just pretty much started this program, the Smoke Detector Assistance Program. People can call in and request detectors. We have about 102 reserved for this event coming up. We got them donated by Automatic Fire Protection.
Okay.
And that's how this program is going to survive, is by donations from local businesses and them, us giving them the form to fill out. And if they want to support us, it doesn't have to be 100, doesn't have to be a certain amount. It can be 10. We would appreciate the businesses around town to contact us to get involved with this program.
Of course, Automatic Fire Extinguisher, they're like a commercial contractor putting in putting in sprinkler systems and things like that.
And fire alarms. Yes.
And Marty Self was a city councilman. He owned it.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a storied business of San Angelo. So that's good. They're stepping up. How much do you think a smoke detector helps in preventing death or anything from a fire? Do you think have you seen any direct responses of a smoke detector alerting a victim of a fire and they're getting out of the house?
There's a lot of times where we're seeing more times often than not that people don't have working smoke detectors in their house. And that's why we are trying to get this program done, because they have a better chance of survival if the smoke detector goes off and they have them positioned correctly in their house. And, they can't hear it if it's not up there.
Right.
So they are definitely not going to, while they're sleeping, smell smoke. They're not going to feel heat from a distance away, right? So the smoke detector is really going to be their first response to the fire.
So it's important to have them.
Yes, very important.
Do you think a lot of homes in San Angelo don't have adequate smoke detectors?
I do. We see it a lot in our residential fires that we have. We go in and it's one of the notes that we take. We look at the walls, we look at the ceiling to see if there are any smoke detectors. Did the firefighters hear beeping still when they entered the house? And a lot of times we find that, again, people don't have the detectors set up. They have them on the walls, open, no batteries,
right,
or no detectors at all.
That's the one thing. I have fire detectors all over my house, and dang batteries start to go dead, and they start beeping all the time.
Yes, sir.
Just a pain.
Yes, sir. We recommend you check them once every 6 months. Press that little button on the smoke detector to make sure it beeps, and you're good. And then probably on that second time that year, change the battery out.
Right.
Make sure with the new battery that you're good to go.
Go buy lots of little square batteries.
9-volt batteries.
Yeah. Yep. So how do we get? How does someone get a smoke detector from y'all?
From us, they can call. They can email us. They can show up at the events that we have. We only have one scheduled right now, which is May 10th, at the recreational center on Far Street. Okay. And that's from noon to 2. And we'll have about 100. We're going to have hamburgers. We're going to have hot dogs. We're going to have some water. And we are also going to have our staff out there to answer any other questions that.
If someone has a bunch of kids, they probably want to see a fire truck.
I understand. They're going to see Sparky. Sparky's going to be there.
The dog?
Yes.
Okay.
But we're not going to have a fire truck.
No fire truck?
No fire truck this time.
And that's the rec center on Far Street, May
10th.
May 10th. Okay.
Yes,
and you can go in there, bring your kids, bring your family.
Yes, sir. Eat, have a good time, ask questions,
and go home with a fire.
Go home with a smoke detector.
That's what they're smoke detector. I keep saying fire detector, the smoke detector. Anyway, well, Deputy Marshal, I appreciate you coming on the show today. And,
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity for us to. I haven't met you yet, so this is a great opportunity for us to meet and work together in the future, and also get our information out.
One of the things that I love about the Fire Marshal's office is they're always been transparent with us. You always tell us what actually is going on. A lot of times I get my information from the Fire Marshal, as far as, the post-fire story kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
So we really appreciate y'all's, ability to do that or wanting to do that and getting the word out. So
It's a team effort. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Anyway, back to you guys.
Starting off the news, we are going to Tessa Koskovich, who secured an interview with Randy Rogers. The Randy Rogers Band will be performing at Cooper's Barbecue tomorrow at 8 p.m. Let's run the video.
Well, good morning, Mr. Rogers. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
How are you feeling after your show in Midland last night?
Good. Almost blew away, but yeah.
Right, those West Texas winds will get you. Hope you guys are recuperating just fine.
Yeah, the bus all the way home was like this.
Are you stoked about your show in San Marcos tonight, and then at Cooper's in Cristobal tomorrow?
Yeah, it's acoustic week, so it's fun for me because I get to play songs that we don't play in the full band set. So like older songs, newer songs, different songs. So
That'll
yeah,
be super fun.
it's a different show.
Yeah, no, I hear that's how it is at Cooper's, especially at small venues like that. You just kind of do what you want with it. You've been in the industry for over 2 decades. What's the biggest lesson you've learned about not only adaptivity and keeping up with the industry, but also the industry just in general?
Well, it evolves and changes, I mean, completely different from when we signed our first record deal or we're touring around in an 88 Suburban. Just kind of evolving with the music business. It's a challenge. Just the way people listen to music now, the way people, don't buy things, they stream things. The way people expect content constantly. There are some different challenges, of course, and in a way, it's maybe easier, right? You can get your music to the masses quickly. So.
Right. Looking back on your career, was there a specific moment that you remember where you just were like, wow, we made it. We did the thing.
Yeah, so 2009 maybe, doing David Letterman, doing night show with Jay Leno a couple times, doing the Conan O'Brien show. Those national TV spots were dream come true / holy shit moments.
Right. You're you guys are pretty like relatively pretty big name in the industry. What keeps y'all coming out to smaller venues like Cooper's?
Well, I love to play music. I mean, I've been doing it since I was a child, and it's my job now, right? So I love it still writing new songs, and like I said, like these acoustic shows help me try things out, help me stay on my toes in a sense with the old stuff and the catalog, um and it's fun. We still have fun. So,
That's awesome. Uh, are there any traditions you have with the band while you guys are on the road or touring?
man, I love cities and I love people. So it's like the bus stops. We travel at night,
Hmm.
uh, so we can get to the city early. Either hit the golf course, hit the gym. We go usually to the most popular place we can find and the most popular bartender we can find, and then go from there. We usually ask questions like, "Where do you watch the game? Who has the best food in town? And where would you go on a date if somebody took you on a date?" Because that's usually the nicest spot for dinner. So
That's a really smart way to go about it and finding cool spots.
yeah, bartenders usually know the lay of the land. So
Right.
uh, I've seen a lot of cities in 25 years of touring, so
Um,
I can tell you where to go eat in most places and where to watch the game.
that's really cool. Do you have any upcoming releases for songs or albums?
Well, Break Itself just came out, latest single. Then we have another single coming out, another single coming out. So yeah, we've got a record in the works, I guess. So we have at least 5 songs we've recorded. They're ready to go. We're gonna just start putting those out, just like all the other kids do.
That's really awesome. I bet people are gonna be super stoked for that. Are you gonna um leak any of the songs while you're at Cooper's or anything?
Oh yeah. We're already playing them,
Oh,
and
awesome.
yeah, and playing them also, it helps me learn the new stuff too. So.
Right. You guys have had the same core lineup for years, which is pretty rare in the music industry. How do you go about keeping the band together and keeping tensions low in that sense?
Well, it's a marriage. It's highs and lows, and I guess we got it down by now. It's like 24 years, same five guys. Um, just like in marriage, you got to be okay to be wrong. You got to be okay to have a difference of opinion, and we got to be honest. So those things we've managed to, for the most part, keep in check. We also keep each other in check just with, all the other things that happen on the road, just keeping your body and mind and your health in check. And it's a brotherhood, I told my guys last night before we went on stage, like, if I don't tell you enough, thank you so much, right? I mean, it's nice having a team.
Right. Yeah, right. But they're behind you, supporting you through everything.
100%.
And then last but not least, if there was one piece of advice you could give to any individual up and coming artist, what would it be?
Yeah, when I first started working with Parker McCollum, it was kind of our mantra. It's just be excellent and be gone. Just kind of don't put yourself out there too much. Just be a little bit mysterious. I think in today's day and age, everybody just puts everything out there, and maybe some mysteriousness is not a
It's
bad.
nice.
Yeah.
Not everybody needs to know everything.
No.
Okay, well, awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you have safe travels and getting to Cooper's and San Marcos, sorry.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I hope the shows are a freaking blast.
They will be. Y'all come see us.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great job, Tessa. We'll continue to put you in as successful of a position as we can, even while others want to put you down and diminish your work. Into news, 01 Tap Room is hosting the 3rd annual Spring Craft Beer Festival in San Angelo. This Saturday, more than a dozen Texas breweries and over 40 different beers will be featured at this event. The breweries include Plateau Brewing Company, Wandering Mind Brewery, Grain Theory, Podesta Brewing, Two Docks Brewing Company, Texas Beer Company, Meridian Hive, Soco Tap House, and Brew Company, Horny Toad Brewery, Martin House Brewing Company, Real Ale Brewing, and Tall City Brewing Company. The event starts at noon and ends at 6 p.m. at 01 Tap Room located at 59 North Coningheim. And local athletes took to the track yesterday at Wall High School for the 2025 Cotton Patch Relays. The Hawks Briggs Jones led Wall to a 200-point victory, 80 points ahead of the next closest school. Jones ran a 10.53 100-meter dash and added some gold in the 200, high jump, triple jump, and the 4x200-meter relay. The Hawks Slayton Hallmark, Reed Robertson, and Jagger Thompson all had strong days. San Angelo Central placed 4th in the boys' standings, and on the girls' side, the Lady Hawks ended up in 2nd behind Jim Ned. Lexi Slaughter and Abby Bailey took home gold. Central's Sydney Crooks won high jump and long, and Lakeview's Alicia Vasquez won the 100 with a 12.63. Go to sanangelo.com for full results. And we'll get into weather right after this message from Jay Chandler.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Into weather, well, the storm did not hit, and now the rain might not even come to San Angelo. Right now, it's 75 degrees outside, the high for today, and the low tonight drops down to 56. We do have a 30% chance of rain, but looking at the radar, it's all south of us. And we also have a 20% chance of thunderstorms tonight and into the early morning. Tomorrow, there's a 20% chance of rain. The high will be 81 and low will be 59 tomorrow night. It does get a little hot over the weekend. Saturday, the high will be 91 and the high on Sunday will be 87. There's a low chance for thunderstorms Saturday night, where the low will be 61 and the low drops further Sunday night to 50. On Monday, it will be sunny with a high of 79. I'll be right back after this quick word from Conno's Diamonds and Coins.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Conno's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Conno's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Conno stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Conno's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Welcome back. We will not be running the Live Daily News Show tomorrow, as we will be hosting a candidate forum for the mayoral candidates here in San Angelo tomorrow night with SAPAC. But thank you for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo mobile app. For everyone here and the live team, I'm James Bellini, and we'll see you later.